Living in Manhattan allows Demi-Leigh to fly anywhere worldwide easily, and since moving here, she's barely been home.
I'm coming to you from the sexy streets of New York City, where I'm about to meet up with our very own Miss Universe, Demi-Leigh Nel-Peters. She lives in one of these incredible New York apartments, and I'm going to go and find her. Now, which one is it?
It's a big city for someone who grew up in Sedgefield, but the business management graduate from Northwest University is settling in nicely.
So happy to see you, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to see a fellow South African.
Oh, this view is incredible.
I think it's going to be even better in summer.
So are you loving living in New York? What's it like here? What's your day-to-day life in New York like?
Isn't this just a dream city, a dream destination? I am just so thrilled to be living in New York City. How crazy.
And you share this apartment with Miss USA?
I do. So my roommate is Miss USA, and I'm so happy to have her around, to show me around. She knows the city better than I do. So, and just to not be so alone. So it's great to have a friend.
One day she's packing meals for a US charity, the next she's in Indonesia. It's been busy.
Demi, your life changed overnight after being crowned Miss Universe. How did you respond to the drastic change?
It really is an overnight change, and I don't think many people realize that. The one day, yes, I was Miss South Africa, but the next day Miss Universe, I gained probably 800,000 to 900,000 followers in just one evening. The next morning, I got up at 2 o'clock to move to New York City with my 3 suitcases. Now, Jeannie, you're a girl, you'll know how difficult that is. So I think that was probably my most difficult adaptation. But it's been an incredible journey, and I couldn't have wished for anything more or better.
So on the night of your crowning, when they named you Miss Universe, I don't know if you'll remember it because you've been through such a whirlwind, but you were standing and you were waiting for them to announce the names. And everyone had these serious looks on their face, and for some reason your face was, and you had this big, beautiful smile on your face. Do you think somewhere in the back of your mind you thought to yourself, yeah, I've got this?
Do you know when I thought I might have this is when I saw which crown they have. It's the Mikimoto crown, and it's got pearls in, and pearls are my birthstone. And I was like, is that a sign? Is that a sign? But no, on a serious note, I was just so content with the whole process, and I just knew that I've done everything in my capabilities to be the best version and the best representative for South Africa on that stage. So I knew if it was my destiny, it will happen, and if not, I was content knowing that there's nothing I could have done more to get it.
Are you superstitious? Because that pearl thing is beautiful.
I'm not superstitious, but throughout this whole pageant, I just got all these like little signs.
Like what?
And so my sister is disabled, and she was born without a cerebellum. And the charity to where all the money that was raised went to with the National Gift Auction went to a hospital for people with mental disabilities. And I mean, we were 93 girls. I was 1 out of 5 to be chosen to visit the hospital. And you know when you just have this feeling like, oh, Louise is hier werk in verskillende maniere, maar dankie. And I mean, she is really my biggest inspiration in life. She motivates me to just take every single opportunity, grab it with both hands, because something that makes me so sad is people that waste potential and waste their opportunities, because there's people out there that will never have those opportunities.
Wow. Well, you're certainly someone who isn't wasting any opportunities, and we're so proud of you. Are you loving living here? Are you happy?
It's funny because New York kind of feels like home. When I'm in New York, it is such a cosmopolitan city, and yes, I get stopped in the street for pictures and stuff, but when I'm in New York, I feel like I can kind of be normal. When I went back to South Africa, it was so crazy, and I loved every single bit of it, but it's hard to go to a restaurant and not be asked for pictures, and which I appreciate. Imagine if nobody wanted to take pictures with you. But New York really feels like home to me, and I look forward to coming back here every time I travel, getting to my room, unpacking my things.
Well, let's talk about your apartment in particular. This is quite a slick pad. How much of it is yours? Have you made it home?
So no, the living area, all of this was here, but it's beautiful and I love it. So it's similar to my style. I think the fridge, I've made my own already. And my room, of course.
What's your favorite part of the apartment, your favorite space?
Our breakfast table, or our little eating corner. It has a beautiful view of Central Park, and I make a point out of it to get up early in the mornings and have breakfast at the table overlooking Central Park and just have that 10-20 minutes to myself.
So considering you've got the best view of Central Park, I think we're going to have to go and have a look.
Do you know what? I've not been to Central Park yet.
What?
I know.
You
I'm
are
ashamed.
actually kidding me.
I am ashamed.
I am so excited that I get to be the first one to take you to Central
yes!
Yay! Okay, you're going to need to put on something a little warmer.
It's cold outside, yeah.
With 1 million people following her, Miss Universe does spend a little longer getting ready.
Demi, I'm just going to take a little look around.
Sure, make yourself at home.
She did say make yourself at home. Edamame soybeans, kale, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and eggs. Well, now we know how she looks so good. Yeah, but it's good to know the girls still order pizza.
Both on Instagram and her daily interactions with New Yorkers, Demi-Leigh is an open book. She reflects a woman as at home on a fashion shoot as she is discussing tough social topics, from disability to carjacking. She's relatable, and it's winning her many friends.
So here we are, your very first time in Central Park. But what a pleasure that this is literally on your doorstep. And you know, if you do a lap, if you run around it, it's 10 kilometers.
Yeah, it's perfect, but it's too cold now. I love running, but not in the cold.
Is there any kind of protocol or unwritten rules? Or is Miss Universe, are you sent to some kind of a finishing school?
No, I mean, when I became Miss Universe, the organization truly let me be who I am. I mean, I won for a reason. I won because they saw something in me that they liked. And I think once I realized that and I remembered that, it makes your life so much easier. And they truly just want to bring out the best in you.
In her short time here, she's already walked at New York Fashion Week for American label Sherry Hill.
You're a huge role model at the moment. Do you feel a lot of pressure?
There is a lot of pressure, but I try not to look at it. I try to see it in a positive way, and I know what a big inspiration previous Miss Universes and previous Miss South Africas have had in my life. And I try to be that same inspiration to even just one girl out there.
Now, since being named as Miss Universe, you came home for your homecoming. What was that like going back for the first time?
I was blown away by how many people my little town has. I did not expect so many people to show up. I think everybody just came and welcomed me, and just the whole country. I mean, I was all over the place, literally in a different city, town every single day. So it was just so heartwarming, and I think for the first time it really hit me that, wow, I'm Miss Universe.
With the title comes an extraordinary schedule of events, as well as charity drives, the Super Bowl in Minneapolis, and a trip to Kuala Lumpur. Demi-Leigh was a celebrity guest at the Black Panther Welcome to Wakanda fashion show. This is where we met Ms. USA, Kyra McCullough.
Miss USA, welcome to Top Billing. You look a dream.
Thank you, and you look wonderful too. I see you adapted well.
So not only do you have the most coveted position in all the land in America, but also you are roommates with our very own Demi-Leigh Nel. What's it like shacking up with Miss Universe?
It's good. She's so positive, very organized, of course, and it's good to have like another roommate and bond with another sister. She's actually been on the move a lot, and so have I. So hopefully we have some more downtime to really like go out together. We recently went to Philippe Chow for dinner, so that was like a really fun girls' night.
So now, I've never lived with anyone before, but I'd like to think that if I lived with a girlfriend, like we'd do things like braid each other's hair and have dinner and like lots of red wine at night. Have you had any of those kind of nights?
Not yet. Our nights actually are like, all right, good night, and we shut the doors. So our days are so long, but hopefully she can braid my hair one night, and I'll do the same for her.
The Black Panther superhero theme and Demi's unbreakable campaign to empower women are a perfect fit.
Now,
Now you look incredible on a red carpet. Give our viewers 3 tips to absolutely killing a red carpet.
Do a little face mask before a red carpet, drink lots of water, especially about 2 to 3 days before big events. And I always like working at a good workout because you feel energized and you just feel ready for the day. So yeah.
Well, considering we're both wearing the perfect red lip, I think it's time for us to go and paint the town red. Let's go and enjoy New York.
It's quite a balancing act. Mingling on the red carpet, then pressing for progress on women's rights the next day. If anyone's up to the job, it's this achiever.